Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're looking at a 4th gen Ram. I'm going to show you how to remove the interior door panel on this. It's super easy, not hard to do. Now, there may be many different reasons why you're removing the door panel. It could be due to a repair on the door switch or the window switch, master switch on this side or the other side. Either you're repairing the speaker system in here or replacing the speaker, or there is an airbag sensor inside this door panel. You may have to remove the panel to service that. Or replacing the side view mirrors, you still have to remove the door panel. It's super easy on these trucks, and I'm going to show you how to do that. There's a panel back here. Once you open up the door, this is the passenger side. It'll be the exact same for the driver's side. It's just the opposite side. Anyhow, there's a cover here that you need to pull on right on the corner here, and once you pull it, it just releases. There's a couple of clips that holds it here and here. Again, once you pull on it, it will release. To remove this door panel, what you need is a Torx T20. There are Torx plastic screws all around the side and the bottom of the door. So you can see them here, 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 and here. So all those will need to be removed. There's a little button behind the handle here. Once you kind of flip that to a side here, there is a Phillips head screw that also needs to be removed. So we'll go ahead and get those out. So these are the T20 plastic screws that are all around, holding the door panel onto the door. So there's 6 of these again, and then there's a Phillips screw right behind the door handle here that needs to be removed. So these sometimes can be a pain. They just spin and don't want to come out. You could always just take a screwdriver and pull them out if they don't want to come out, just by turning them. Or sometime when you loosen it up, just the head will come out. They're pushed in just like so. They're just push pins, and the screw goes right into that. So sometimes the screw will come out. This will remain in here. All you need to do is just pick it out of there, kind of like so. You can take a screwdriver and pull the whole thing out. So once you have all those removed and that Phillips screw behind the door handle removed, you should be able to just lift up the door handle. You can see how it slides up and down, and release it from the hooks in the back and pull it away from the door. Being careful that your door handle's not catching here. You might have to move it this way to slide the whole door panel out. So the door panel itself will just pull away from the door, being careful that you're not catching this. So the door panel has to be lifted up and over this door lock here, and then again pulling this door handle, so that'll come out of that there. Now at this point, there's nothing holding this door panel onto the door. There is a plug that goes to the window switches here. If you want to completely remove the door panel off of here, all you have to do is unplug it from the bottom. The door panel's back on. Super easy to do, just kind of reversing of how you took them apart. Now these things have hooks in the back, the door panels. If you look at the back of it, there's a screwdriver ahead in there. Anyhow, there's these hooks. You can see one right here. There's a hook there at the bottom, all along the door panel here. Basically what they do is they drop in here and hook right in here. There's one here, and of course up top here. So what you're trying to do is lift the door panel up above these hooks and just drop it right in there. So you want to go ahead and hook up your door lock here right through the hole on the door panel. You want to go ahead and hold your door handle while you slide the door panel through, lift it up and above that, and then drop it into the hooks. Now sometimes you're unable to lift the door panel high enough to get it to latch in those hooks because it's hanging up on the door handle itself here. What you can do to remedy that is remove this whole panel that's here. There's nothing holding it. Since we have the screw out, it actually goes this way. If you just go from the back of the door panel before you have it on the door and just kind of give it a push, it just latches in with these. Once you have the front kind of unclipped, you're able to slide the whole thing out of there. Once that's out, you can lift the panel up and put it in position where it needs to go. That's where I have it now. All my holes line up here. And putting this panel back in is super easy. It's just going to go around the handle into it, and you're able to push it and lock it right back into position where it should go. So you want to hold it kind of like so, get those clips in and in the back here, and then just push it and lock it in, kind of like so. And once you do that, it'll lock right in. Again, that'll make it easier to put the panel back on, so you can lift it. Otherwise, when you're trying to lift it, the handle's catching on this. It'll catch on this and won't let you lift it high enough to get it into those hooks. So once you have it there, now you can go ahead and put the push pins back in and all the holes all the way around. These are push pins here. You don't need any tool to do that. You just want to make sure the screw's kind of all the way out, just about. Put it right in the hole. Once it's there, you can go ahead and push it in and it'll lock right in. So we'll get rest of those in. We'll get our Phillips screw right back in here also, tighten that up, and we'll install that little panel here. So we have all our push pins back in position and installed. The Phillips screw in here tightened up, and the button over covering it. Now the only step we got left is installing this cover back on. There's no screws holding it again. It just kind of sits in position. Once you have the pins in the holes where they should be, just push it in, and that locks right in. So at this time, the installation is all complete. Thank you for watching.